Hey, this is Outlander, Season 1, Episode 8. This is called Both Sides Now, which is very fitting because I've been on a Joni Mitchell marathon. So I find this strange, kind of, actually. I've been really going back and delving in. Actually, I have a book right here. Where is my book? I recently bought this book called Girls Like Us, and it's the author Sheila Weller, and it's about Carole King, Carly Simon, and Joni Mitchell. And I bought this maybe even a week and a half ago at this point, and I was not planning to buy this book. I don't know what compelled me to do it, but I've been reading it, and I was familiar with Carly Simon because of You're So Vain. I knew Joni Mitchell because I really love the song Both Sides Now, but I never really looked into them. And then I was like, who's Carole King? And then I'm like, oh my God, she wrote like most of the songs I like loved back, you know, the Shirelles. Is it the Shirelles? That group? Aretha Franklin song. I think her and her ex-husband Gary Goffin did that, or Jerry Goffin. But I'm learning a lot. Let's just say that, and it's just really, really, really awesome listening or reading and hearing their like story, just where they started, and the hardships and the obstacles, and a lot. It's just, I'm very thankful to be reading this, and I've been listening to a lot of Joni Mitchell, and find that I can relate to her quite a lot, and it's just helping me on my journey with my own life and finding my own authentic self again, and going in that route. And so it's just, I find it very interesting that this is Both Sides Now. So if you haven't heard that song by Joni Mitchell, please go watch the music video, look at the lyrics. Very, 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 very important song. And it's amazing that she wrote the song when she was 24, but the version with her singing it at a much older age is really beautiful. Both versions are beautiful, but it's interesting because of her life experience. She really can look at both sides now. And I think when you hear the song when you're younger, you're going to love it. But when you're older and you've had certain experiences, it impacts you more. And I think that's the beauty of music, and the beauty of movies, and the beauty of TV shows and books, manga, comics, all of it. It's really, it's important. But yeah, I find it interesting. We left off with Dougal disappointing me. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I thought we could trust him, but I'm worried that he's not in control of himself. So when you're not in control of yourself, you can't really trust you. You know, you're not really trustworthy. In some ways, depending on what, you know, there are things you can trust. But he has his eyes and his heart set on Claire. So I don't know. I don't know. Genuinely do not know what's gonna happen. But all right, I'm going to jump into this. My Patreon has the early access, full-timer reactions, all that good stuff if you're interested in supporting me there. I really appreciate you guys, and the links are in my description box below. And don't forget to leave a like on this video and a comment. Okay, let's see what happens. Both sides now. Oh yeah, the wedding, the beautiful wedding.
What was Frank going through?
Claire?
Perhaps I was abducted.
Yeah, I would like to know what Frank is going through. It's so cool that you do see the scenes in the intro. Like, we've now seen most of the scenes so far. Okay, so we're in the present time then.
Inverness Police, Constable Boyle speaking. How may I help you?
So she really is missing in real time.
I know this must be disappointing to you.
Disappointing. It's an interesting word.
It's so interesting because Jamie is a wanted man now in this time and the other time, and Frank
probably still alive. No
whoa.
No sign of a struggle. Now that tells me that
Frank is gonna go out. It's like this
wasn't taken against her will.
Loop of
Your favorite theory.
anger and
You personally
fear.
witnessed a man staring up at her window the night before she disappeared.
I've said from the very beginning that the Highlander is certainly involved in some way.
Of course.
Wow, so
he's
it's this.
involved, you fool. He's her lover, and the two of them left together.
My wife is not with another man.
Wow. I mean, that's wild. Because for me, I was like, is time just stopped over here and she's just here, you know, for a really long time, and it's just like a minute has passed in the present? So this answers that question.
Of course.
But this just makes me think of this like spirit that keeps going around the Frank or the Randalls' hate towards Jamie, and she is with another man.
When you lie with me, is it always so between a man and a woman?
I mean, a man and a woman that like has like love,
Something like
connection. Oh, jeez.
Don't move.
My God, what a time. You can't even have like a picnic without being killed.
Whatever.
That's funny. Okay, sure.
friend of yours.
Aye. Phew. How do you know I was here? I saw Dougal and Yella's watering the horses. Figure I must be up here. Oh? Claire. My wife. Oh. Wedding gift.
How kind.
That's really nice. So, what is that? What kind
Beautiful.
of? It is beautiful.
Dragonfly.
Wow.
Spent a good many years as a slave in Algiers. That's where he
Wow.
lost his tongue.
Oh.
Cut it out.
Wow.
And poured boiling oil on his legs. That's how they force captive Christians to convert to the Mussulman religion.
He didn't convert.
Said you came with news, Carriage.
Wow, that's intense. Man, I can't believe that he got tortured like
Chance.
that.
I'm not sure I can trust him.
Yeah.
This is Horrocks.
Aye, red coat deserter.
Oh.
If there's a chance I can...
No, but she's got the 2 rings. Oh, it's... Oh.
20 miles from where the car was found.
Ah, but the river is fast, and it was swift that night.
Oh, they've been working really hard.
Twice that
Yeah.
far. See these maps of the area, they're poor. Looks as though there are bends in the river here where she might have made it to shore. And then found shelter along this ridge, maybe in...
He's thinking, no, I think she's left me.
Lost. She doesn't know where to turn, so she anchors down in this cave to keep warm and lives on fish and frogs while waiting to be found.
He's just like
frogs.
creating this whole
7 weeks.
She
story.
relied on her army survival training. She's a strong woman. She's
Aw,
smart.
he's
grasping at
sweet.
Gentlemen, tea is served.
And biscuits.
Oh, thank you, Roger.
May I have a biscuit, please?
You mean another biscuit? Aye.
You've been eating all my biscuits, Roger Wakefield.
Now go upstairs and get ready for bed. I'll be up in a minute to read you a story.
Man, that is really scary though. Just not knowing what happened or where your loved one went. That just leaves too much. That's too difficult.
I think I need something a little stronger.
Give us some company.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
Don't
this
bring
is
that.
my worry is he's going to turn to alcohol. He's going to start becoming angry and start changing. I mean, it's already happening. He's going to start becoming like his ancestor. And here we go.
Nothing.
What can I do for you, Sally?
It's what I can do for you. I ken where he is.
What? Oh no,
Where?
but you're drunk.
I'll take you to him.
Oh no.
There's too many eyes and ears in here.
He's
He's on Drummond Lane.
Too vulnerable right
Just
now.
past the cobbler shop at 12:30. Come alone.
No.
Bring the reward.
No, think about it. Think about it.
All I can do is take you to where he is. After that, it's your concern. Remember, 12:30.
Oh god, he's gonna get like duped.
And the builder, having little choice, did as he was bid.
The lovebirds and Dougal's not gonna be happy about this. No, they just keep touching and holding each other.
Don't suppose you hang stockings by the fire.
To dry them off, you mean?
What's the matter?
Horses, they're restless. Someone's near.
Wow.
Don't move. We all know.
Oh really?
disappear.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. Like they're just so ready. And he doesn't stop telling the story.
Because the heat
And as he's pulling his dagger out. That's really awesome.
that fallen tree. When I say go to it and don't move.
Wow. The skill level here.
Go! Mind the wagon!
Oh my goodness. That is so crazy. Well, they got one horse. Ooh. Okay. The Dougal got sliced.
You're right, Willie.
Did you see that shot? It was 20 paces if it was one.
What? Okay, I'm like, who are we missing here? Okay, everyone's fine. Okay, good. Man, what a life. Yeah, I don't know. We were kind of living a pretty good time, I think. Or at least in the society that we're in. This is no good. He's gonna get, what is it, ransacked? Or is it ramsacked? I don't know. Yeah, yep. And that's exactly what's... What was that? Wow, he knows how to fight. Oh gosh. Jeez.
It's fashionable in this modern age to dismiss the idea of good and evil, but there is evil, and it finds purchase in good men by giving sin the sweet taste of ecstasy. The Nazis drank from that poisoned cup, thinking all the while they were slaking their thirst with the sweetest wine.
Are you suggesting that I have been drinking from the same cup?
Yes.
Evil has but
We
one
all...
cup.
Yes. I was just gonna
They
say
drank
that.
long and deep.
Evil has but one cup.
Yours was but a sip.
Yes. That
Your
is...
last.
Absolutely.
Back into the light.
You mean leave Inverness?
Aye.
Wow, I'm gonna have to
I went to Oxford.
hear that.
You
That was
start your life over.
powerful.
And what of Claire?
Let her go, just as she has let you go.
Or she could be dead too, like, you know, like that's a possibility.
When you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
Man. I mean, she is with him though. It's so funny, but it's like a different time.
It's too long and heavy for me.
Lassies say that to me all the time.
You gave her a knife, you didn't show her how to use it. Someone should teach this lady how to defend herself against assailants.
Aye.
It's true.
You're a good man with a blade.
Mostly, you want to use the underhand. Overhand is only good if you're coming down on someone else with a considerable force from above, eh?
I still say the only good weapon for a woman is poison. Herbs.
Oh man.
Aim straight up and then as hard as you can into the heart.
Ugh, but be careful.
Oh,
Oi.
avoid the breastbone.
Like that?
Oh, didn't kill him yet, mistress. The lesson's over.
Willie, give us a hand.
Can't you just use the butt of it? Like, why does she have to have the blade right now?
You stab upward and into the kidney.
Ooh.
Straight up. Drop like a stone.
Yeah, wow. I mean, I guess that's just, I would never know how to even, where the...
Straight up.
Yeah, it's so interesting to know what to do. Frank, don't drink out of that cup of sin. Like, when she comes back, how does she even explain it anyways? Because it's still all, like, if she was to come back and it was just an hour, but she'd been gone for years, that's fine. But it's 7 weeks here, so it's 7 weeks there. She can't even explain it. Like, yeah, I was in another time. Like, he's not even going to believe her. It's like almost an impossibility at this point. Like, they can't come back together. Oh, jeez.
Won't they come looking for us?
Frank, I'm so sorry.
I feel like God himself when I'm inside you. What? What is that a foolish thing to say?
I most certainly have.
And you'll get what you deserve.
Okay. Okay, we get it. Aye.
Get up. We'll kill him and be done with it then. Because I've a mind to take a piece of that.
Oh, jeez.
Nah,
Does she have the knife?
I think I'll let him watch first.
Oh, good. She must have the dagger.
Take a good look, laddie buck. See how it's done.
How crazy they just trained her. Where are you? You're hiding it down there, right? Somewhere. There we go. There we go. Yes, and now he's not paying attention. Elbow this man. Wow. Just as fast as that. Wow. I don't say, recommend anybody killing anybody. However, in a situation like that, you have to protect yourself. Wow. Scary. So scary.
Fantasy of yours.
I know what I know, and I won't pretend that I don't.
What you know is a bunch of dribble-drabble and nonsense.
Oh, so she believes in this Craig.
Oh,
because she saw her hand.
Travel through the stones.
Travel through stone. I'm not sure I take your meaning.
Well, at least she knows.
Mr. Randall, you know your wife went up that hill the day she vanished. I believe she didn't come back down that hill, at least not in 1945. I believe that she traveled to some other time.
And is he gonna believe it? That's the hardest part. Because she's so right.
When would that be?
I don't know. Every traveler is different. They must make their own journey. On their own path.
I shall leave for Oxford this afternoon.
Did you not hear me?
Mrs. Graham.
They often return.
I did hear you. I simply do not share your beliefs. Forgive me.
Oh, sweet kid.
Sorry. Look at I. I'm so sorry. Cannot stop him.
Shock.
You all right? We on a shot.
I'm going into shock.
Jenny.
I'm going into shock. It's all right.
My mind jumped and danced from thought to thought, like a stone skipping across a pond. My parents, men I'd seen die, the smell of Uncle Lamb's cigarettes, Errol Flynn swinging on a rope, the feeling of my dagger tip puncturing the kidney. If I started giving rein to my feelings, things would pour out of me that I wanted to keep locked away forever.
Now you go and see Horrocks alone. You'll be walking into a trap, Miss Lake.
He's right, Jamie. You have to meet him, I understand that. But I see we all go with you with our swords in our hands. Otherwise, you don't go at all.
Come on.
Man. Yeah. I guess, it's the after effect of killing somebody. Yeah. And I never want to be in that situation. I don't wish that upon anybody.
You'll be safer here with Willie to look out for you.
Don't need an explanation. You can take Willie with you. I can look after myself. I think I've proven that earlier.
There are redcoats about, though. Likely come from the south.
I'll keep an eye out.
Aye. You stay here. I'll be back, I promise.
You shouldn't make promises you can't keep.
This one I will keep clear.
And suddenly, there it was. Craig Nadeem.
Wow.
The question was, who did I want to be?
Because now you have a connection to Jamie. And then he's there too, which is interesting. Something has to happen once they're both standing in between the stones. And that's the stone to touch. But I don't want him to touch it because then he might go back to... Oh God, but I don't know. They need to touch it at like the same time, I think.
Claire! Claire!
Oh my gosh.
Frank!
Claire!
Frank! Wait for me!
Oh.
Frank!
Oh, that's frustrating. And she's a friggin' prisoner.
I knew where we were going without having to ask. The sight of Jamie's incarceration and flogging 4 years ago.
Wow. Oh wow, look how beautiful that is, though.
I unfortunately knew all too well. He would have no advance
Wow,
notice of
now
my
that...
capture.
Can I visit this place? Where is this specifically? Please comment down below.
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about.
Really? The king. That is the single most amusing thing I've heard all week.
So I take it you haven't been amusing yourself by flogging some innocent prisoners, then?
I fully intend, by any means necessary, to discover both your true nature and the secrets that you hold.
Perhaps you should ask the Duke of Sandringham. Oh, dear me. I do hope that won't stain.
But his reaction told me that Frank and the Reverend were right in their speculation.
Powerful man who could protect him from the censure of his superiors.
Okay. See, I didn't remember this.
The Duke of Sandringham?
The Duke of Sandringham?
Oh, okay.
Really, Captain? Must you be so obtuse? Is it not clear by now that you and I are both in the employ of the same great and powerful man?
That isn't possible. He would have told me.
Well, she is
tells you all his secrets.
playing her cards.
Withdraw the protection to which you've become accustomed, and thus leave you at the mercy of your superior officers and
Wow.
authorities. And give the Duke no indication of how close you came to disrupting his efforts on behalf of the king.
Well, that was a good thing she remembered that, because damn.
A messenger, yes.
With the Duchess?
That's who we're talking about, isn't it?
Yes. That is who we're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
But of course, the Duke has never been married.
Oh boy.
Corporal?
Sorry, madam.
Oh, I don't think I'm prepared for this. I think we are almost done with the episode.
You can go, Hawkins. And Corporal, don't come back no matter what you hear.
My goodness. Can this go on? I cannot deal with this right now. This is a lot for me. Let's go to the next episode and do it in the next one. I'll be a little bit more prepared, I think.
Help! Somebody! Help me!
You're going to regret this.
Okay, I guess we're not going until we... Okay. Oh. Jamie, oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my gosh. Thank God nothing happened too extreme just yet here. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, these episodes are so good. They're so well done. And the story it's wonderful. I don't know what else to say. But I'm just, I'm such in a sensitive place that it's a little bit tough to kind of deal with some of the situations. But I like, I guess the thing I want to leave off with, I don't want to leave with that the thought of this and the thought of the other almost assault. But that, you know, Frank in his time is going through a lot of different things, which anybody in his position would. And you would find yourself going towards the dark side. And I really appreciated that conversation about the cup. And it's just this one cup, and it's filled with the depths of evil and sin. And it's like the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is one cup of like life and good, and then there's the other cup of sin and death and destruction, and it's only one and one, and we've all drank from either or. And yeah, Frank tasted but a sip, and that is still enough to kind of shift who you are. So it's just interesting because that happened to him, and then Claire also tasted the sip of that because she had to defend herself. But taking someone's life is not like just some, like you're going to the shopping mall and you're grabbing a nice dress. It's a big, huge deal. It's going to affect you, even if it's the only thing you could do to protect yourself. It doesn't matter. It's like you're going to get PTSD. It's traumatic, unless you just have a different brain. That's the only difference. So just it's interesting to see both of them in this episode kind of feeling these feelings of regret, these feelings of going to the dark side, the feeling of anger and rage, and then almost meeting each other. And it was like oh gosh, Frank's beliefs, like it's hard for anyone to just believe something so otherworldly. Like I don't remember the woman's name, but when she's talking about Craig Nadoon and what happens, these travelers and all of this, and she's basically saying exactly what happened to Claire, and it's just like hard to believe. Even the priest is like, yeah, that's superstitious, as he believes in a god that he's never seen, and even he's like, no way. So it's, how do you expect someone to just believe it? But I think he felt like, definitely, why not? He loves Claire. Why not go there and just see? And there was this feeling, and he did hear her voice. So there is something. So I don't know if he'll just harden his heart to that or close his heart to it. But yeah, it's just interesting to see the vulnerability from both sides. And then Frank going and beating up those men who were going to jump him and steal from him, but then also almost killing that woman because he was enraged, and seeing where he's going, just seeing how far you can go with your anger and your rage and your pain and all of it. It's very beautifully done, because Frank he's this cool, calm, collected guy, but yet I think everyone has this within them, and we just don't talk about it. We don't talk about the darkness, but each person can go to the dark, and each person can go to the light, and it's just how it is. So it's good to see the way that they explain it in this. I really appreciate it. But yeah, gosh, Jamie's there, and he's wanted by him too. So I don't know. He's gonna switch places. What's gonna happen? But great episode. Great episode. I'm glad it didn't end in such a horrific way. But I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching with me. Bye, everybody.